15, I played out to a sold out house, fucking almost 1,000 people. Opened for band Battery. They're the official Metallica tribute band.
All right.
Even Lars says that they play
I've actually
Metallica
heard
better
of them.
than Metallica does.
Whoa. I have multiple questions right now.
I got answers.
You mentioned that like you met dudes from your girlfriend. Like, where is this girl fucking come into play? Like, how does this happen? How do you meet a girlfriend?
So
like,
this
what
Christian
the fuck is
school
going on? Like,
we
just went through. You're like, oh yeah, well I met this fucking I met this dude to join my band from my girlfriend. I'm like, whoa. This whole time you've been sheltered. Now you got girlfriends? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, as soon as I started going, and I had girlfriends before. Let me tell you, I dated the Swiss girl who lived across the street. She came to see her dad in the summer when I was like 10. I dated this Colombian girl who was the priest that was a priest at my church. It was his niece.
Okay.
Like, so I had girls. I wasn't playing around. I needed girls.
I'm trying to understand how you live such a sheltered life. Like, how are you fucking having time?
Because I'm a social butterfly.
I know, but you're
barely, I found any way that I could to get out of the bubble.
You're barely even being able to have like a like group of friends, let alone now you're hanging out with girls everywhere. I don't like. I'm trying to put it all together. Like, how are you?
Yeah, my parents had a real hard time with it too, because life was really controlled until I started going to high school, and then they couldn't control.
Oh, so it was after high school. Then all of a sudden you're like you're
blowing up doing shit.
You're like Mr. Candyman over here with candy in it. Like, hey baby, I got a Tootsie Roll in my pocket if you want to find it.
Yeah, basically, you know. And the Christian school I went to it was little tiny trailers on the top of this hill, and down in the bottom of the hill was a Christian summer camp, and they had these teen nights where there'd be like 1,000 fucking kids roaming all over this property with a Christian band playing music.
Man, the fucking teen lock-ins.
Yeah, and that's where I met my girlfriend. So really, it all does center around the school. I never would have gone to that Christian camp if it wasn't at the bottom of the hill from my school, and all the other kids at my school were there.
Thank God for all those fucking camp outs and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the little, the retreats and shit that you would send us on, fucking co-ed shit.
Yeah, it was important.
Like, sneaking it, like we're all sneaking around at night, like, and all the counselors know that we're trying to get together too and shit, so they're like
walking around,
and all the counselors are trying to get together too, so they're like, oh man, fuck these little kids, like let them fucking be kids and like whatever. Like,
mine always used to find us with the flashlights. Leave room for the Holy Spirit. It was ridiculous.
And be like, we're gonna talk to you at fucking chow in the morning and shit, like.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, so fast forward, so yeah, I was just trying to figure out, I'm like, what, girlfriends? Like, okay, so, and then like, whoa, metal bands, what the fuck? Like, so you said that you're fucking, all of a sudden now you're fucking practicing at multiple fucking places and fucking practicing. You're not doing it at school. Now you're practicing. What in the fuck? Your parents are like, all of a sudden now high school just broke the fucking rats of hell for you open, and now you're like hanging out with girls, and now you're practicing with bands, and you're fucking having metal bands. And they're letting you fucking go and all of your families are letting you guys practice metal bands now?
My mom didn't want to let me.
Okay.
My dad was the one who made it all possible and gave me the space to be that person. Because beyond doing my own music and my own socializing, I also helped their reputation, because that's really all the fuck my parents give a fuck about, cousin works at the Pentagon, dad works for the government. They have to be upstanding, good citizens that everybody in the community knows has a good reputation, even though there's a ton of shit under the rug that people just don't know about. So my dad let me do the band and shit because I also then joined the Maryland State Boy Choir. I performed at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. when I was in high school. I was actively doing professional music outside of just my band.
All right.
So they kind of
Did
gave
you
me a
kind of
little more
use that
space
as an
with that.
excuse, like because you were so heavily involved with that? Like, I need to go practice music right now, but you're really doing your metal shit on it. Like,
No, never used that practice as an excuse. They knew every time I was going to band practice and where I'd be and what I'd be doing. That's one thing my parents always knew: who I was with, where I was at, what I was doing. They still, even though it seems like I got more space, I was still micromanaged extremely.
all right. So they knew all the parents and shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking,
In fact, when I first started partying, that was one of my favorite things ever because this lady, I went over to my friend Katie's house, and she went to school with me, and her mom was a single mom, and we're all hanging out at their house, and Katie was like, "You should just hang out the weekend down here with us in Baltimore," and I was like, "Okay." I'm like, my parents aren't gonna be down for that. My parents literally, unless they know that there is a parent
all
watching
right.
us
All right.
100% of the
All right.
time, we're not doing anything. And she goes, "Cool, my mom will give you a cover." And she brought her mom down, and her mom was like, "Listen, I want to go see my boyfriend, and I'm willing to leave you here as long as you promise to take care of my girls and take care of my boy while I'm gone for the night. And I'll tell your parents whatever you want me to tell them."
All right.
And I said, "Fuck yeah." And so she called my parents, said she'd be around all weekend. The kids would be totally, utterly supervised. You know, she was some kind of lawyer of some sort. So my parents thought, well, successful hoity toity, we
Yeah,
can
right.
believe her. And fucking, they were down with it. So every weekend I went down to see Katie, and my
Every
parents.
weekend.
Like, yeah. And
That was your new girlfriend?
no, that was just my
Oh.
friend. My girlfriend's name was Katie, but Katie that went to my school was somebody different.
All right.
I
So,
just went down and partied with her all weekend, every weekend,
so
because my parents
wasn't your
thought that I
girlfriend
was
some other
being
chick?
supervised. Yeah, it was another chick.
Are you practicing with your band when you go there?
Um,
Or this is all separate? I'm trying to.
this is all separate, dude. I had sports, band practice, boy choir practice, and then found time for my friends too. I really
See,
hated being at home.
you made so much fucking time up. Your own parents were confused about what you're doing. Like, cause you're like you made yourself a full ass fucking schedule and shit.
Oh yeah. I hated being at home. I was overwhelmed with being homeschooled my whole life, and the last thing I wanted to be was at home being told what music I could listen to, what words I could say, what clothes I could wear, how I should act. Fuck that. I'm gonna
How
go
many
play music.
siblings again?
I have six. I have two little brothers
All
and
in the
three
same
older
house?
sisters. No. My oldest sister got kicked out at 14 because my mom's a bitch. My middle sister, she made it till 18, but also then kicked out because
I'll cut
mom's a
that
bitch.
if you want.
And then my youngest sister got kicked out at 16.
All right.
So mom basically kicked out all the girls from the house, and about when I was about 10 is the last time that the girls were in the house. So
Six siblings.
yeah. Big family. My dad had a marriage before my mom. His first wife died of cancer. That's where the three girls come from. And that's why my mom kicked them all out, because she's insecure and they all look like their mother. And yeah, that fucked with my mom's head. She was insecure about her husband's dead ex-wife and kicked out all his daughters because of it. My family sucks.
So you had six siblings, but like they weren't all like together. Shit, it was a mixed family. Basically.
Nah, we were all together in the same house except for Cindy until I was
I'm saying it was a mixed family though.
8, 9. that's when all of us lived together, and then after 9, people started getting kicked out. Because that's what my family does. If they don't like what you do, they kick you out and disown you.
We're gonna go back to the music shit.
It takes an adventure to
Yo,
get
so
to
you're like adventuring out and you're going and jamming with these people on weekends? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. The band and I, we practice honestly a couple nights a week.
And you're going to see this girl and you're like, and then you guys are like jamming out, like.
Yeah. We're jamming, we're playing shows, then I'm going and partying with my friend Katie on the weekends.
What do you mean
like,
you're already playing shows already? We haven't even got that far. What is going on?
We started playing shows pretty quickly.
Hold on. So how do you go from like going and visiting this fucking girl and fucking like jamming out with your friends and stuff and to now you're saying you're fucking playing shows? How in the fuck does that happen? What's your first show? How in the fuck? It started from a band that was like in your school. Then it went to outside school. You're jamming with your friends. You guys are putting on a fucking band. You're visiting fucking people. You're jamming with your friends. What the fuck is going on? How in the fuck do you get shows, man? What? Did I miss something?
So
was that the kind of the right way?
Yeah.
Did I say it kind of the right way?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
No, like, correct me where I'm wrong and shit.
You're not wrong anywhere. It's just
okay.
My
hold
life
on.
went very quickly from being sheltered
school band
to not being sheltered anymore.
School band. Your dad said, "Fuck it, buy your own shit," and you're like, "Fuck it, I will." Then you're like, "Hey man, I'm doing all this other shit. I got a fucking band." You're practicing with your friends. Now you're going like skipping other places to go hang out with some chick, and you guys are jamming with on that time as well, right? Or am I missing something?
No, we didn't jam when I would go see Katie and party on the weekends. We jammed.
Oh, that was just pure party time.
Yeah, that was pure party.
Oh, okay.
Time.
So I want to know the evolution of the band.
Well,
well, it's kind of a multiple question shit because like if you're going and visiting this chick on weekends, right? Like, and partying, you're obviously getting more and more exposed to different fucking music and stuff, right?
Absolutely.
All right. And that must reflect when you're going home to jam during the week with your band that you're in. Now all of a sudden things are like, explain all that, man. Like, I'm trying to figure out the evolution of, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Like, obviously the partying is going to influence your music with your friends, but I'm trying to figure out how does your band evolve? Well, the evolution of your first band.
We all, we started pretty young, like 15 years old. And so we were all growing and learning and getting exposed to new stuff, especially since we all came from a pretty conservative Christian background. Everybody in the band did.
Right.
So we're all finding our own ways to escape the restrictions of our family and find new shit. And so it'd be like one of the guys, I listen to this band, and the other guy, I listen to this band, and the other, I listen to this band, and we're all tossing around new music to each other, and then that's influencing what we're each writing, because each band is gonna, we all have different opinions. So this band is really gonna affect this member, and that's gonna affect his writing. And this band's really gonna affect this member, and that's gonna affect his writing.
So, what do you have at this point? You're strictly only vocals?
Yeah.
And then you have, what is it, the guitar player and a drummer, or?
It was bass. We started with 2 guitarists. We ended up being just a single guitar situation. But, yeah, just bass, drums, guitar, vocals.
All right, so 4-piece. And you guys are doing this weekly, man, as kids?
Yeah.
That's so badass that all your parents like let you guys do that. Like,
Well, straight up, when I formed the band, I when I asked everybody if they wanted to play and everybody said yeah, they'd play, I realized that we're all minors and parents are gonna have to be involved in this bullshit.
yeah,
So I invited every band member and their parents to come over to my house.
yeah.
And literally while they're sitting in my living room, I said, I know you all think this is really cutesy, oh, they're high schoolers, they're forming a band, but this is literally what I want to do with my life, and I plan on taking this on the road when it
Did you
gets to
play a
that
show?
point. So if you think you're going to keep your kid from touring when it comes time to tour,
Yes.
then you
I
can
love
remove
it.
them from my band now, because that's where we're going.
We're going on tour, motherfuckers. This
Yeah.
is real.
Yeah. And so that was kind of how I started it. It was serious from the get-go. I wanted to play music. I wanted to do it professionally. I wanted to tour the country. And parents that were going to get in the way should just take their kid out so we're not having a fight later.
So, how did the parents react about? Did you guys play a little show to show them what the fuck you all were working with, or what?
Well, yeah, the first show...
Did you bust it out? You were like, listen, all you parents.
Well, no, we didn't play for just them or anything. All of them knew that
You're
their
like, I'm
kid
fucking serious.
was-
I'm taking all your kids on tour, and if you don't like it, then take your little wimpy kids home and shit.
Yeah, that's for real. That's totally how I was. I was like, don't play with me. I'm not in.
I know, but I'm asking, did you guys do like a couple songs for the parents so they know what the fuck you guys are doing, or they're just like,
No, they
oh,
let
shit,
us.
like-
We didn't have any songs at that point. That was literally when I formed the band. That was the beginning, first ever band meeting, band practice, anything, was me sitting the parents down going, don't get in my fucking way! So it was that was that. And then we wrote
You
songs
can't
and
stop the A train.
that's right. First show was on this girl from school. She had a farm. And so they had a big farmhouse with a big front porch. So we invited a bunch of people from our churches and our youth groups and our school to come over to her house and watch the band perform. We probably had maybe 100 people out in our front yard for the first show.
I'm already freaking out. How? You're telling me that this is already a metal band?
It was less metal and more
How in the
goth hard
fuck?
rock.
You're telling me that this is already a metal band? How are you getting fucking church group fucking people and inviting them to your metal fucking band and shit?
Because it was still a Christian band.
What are we talking about? Fucking Creed here or some shit? Like, what are we fucking, what is this? Oh, I'm run over. Like, what are we doing here? What? Are you?
It was Christian-based lyrics, spiritually based lyrics.
Oh, so you're Christian fucking metal.
Yeah,
Christian rock.
yeah. That's where it started. Yeah.
So that's how you got your foot in the door, because you're like, this is fucking hard as shit, but it's got some heart and shit.
Yeah, that's all my parents cared about was the God part. Like, I was like, nope, we're singing about God. They're like, there's no way. It sounds so angry and evil. There is no way
They're like, no,
you're
but,
singing
but
about
just
God.
listen what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we can't understand you. I'm like, well, that's your problem.
That's how you got under the radar.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, tell me again, bring her back. So this girl that you were messing with, she said she had a place for you to play, and you invited all the church groups and fucking all the youth centers. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, this is our fucking first show. What was it called again?
Shadow Insurrection.
Shadow Insurrection. Fuck, is there any documentation online about it?
Oh, fuck. I don't know if there's anything still findable. Let me see here.
Fucking Google that shit.
Oh, you're gonna, if I can find this picture, you're gonna laugh your ass off.
I'm gonna post it in the fucking comments. So what the fuck? This chick has property and shit, and she was like, "Yeah, you can fucking throw an event on my fucking ranch and shit, or what?"
Yeah. Cleared it with her parents, and we were able to just set up on the front porch and play music, and the crowd was in the...
So many parents showed up. Like, what are we talking about? Like 10, like, what have we got? 20 people?
We're talking, I don't know, because there were youth groups and things
It's
too.
like everybody just wanted to.
So-
They're like, oh, I want to check out these parents too. Everybody's trying to keep up with the Joneses and shit. Like,
Yeah.
did you guys like grill out that day or like?
Yeah, there was a grill, there was barbecue,
yeah.
everybody had fun. It
That's
was
what I'm saying.
like,
So there's got to be like at least 20 people, right? Like, it's
yeah,
not bad for your first gig.
not at all.
We can put it in the comments next time. So your first show, man, tell me about it.
It was a lot of fun. It was, played a good set, and it basically went really
songs
fast.
you play?
It was a half an hour set.
What the fuck, dude?
It was our first show, so
That's
just
crazy,
had half an hour.
insane.
And then
A half-hour set. How did you feel about
3
it?
months, we
Like,
were
you guys are
playing
all
at
kids,
major venues.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is a good time to fucking cut this shit the fuck off. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about the first show and beyond. He's talking about fucking, but you're doing venues right after and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, the venue I went to all my shows at, like that I love going to see bands play at, was called the Record Theater in Towson, Maryland. So when I was at one of the shows, I went to one of the bouncers and I was like, how the fuck do I get my band to play a show in here? And they gave me the booking agent's information, and we got put on a local show, and they really liked us, and then they started booking us for some national opening slots.
Crazy fucking stories coming soon. The Diva fucking Chronicles.
Hell yeah.
Intoxicated Television, man. I want to appreciate you, man, for coming through, brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
Man, we've been talking about this shit for years. Intoxicated Television. Go subscribe. Go tell your fucking baby moms, and all your baby moms, and all your moms, and your mom's cousins, and all your cute little cousins that are over 18. Subscribe, bitches. We're gonna. Cheers. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.